Hey everybody, how you doing? It's Bruce here, Stock Markets with Bruce. Welcome to the show here. Little video for you today, Tuesday, November 16th. Want to talk to you about three stocks today that are doing really nicely. We have got Rocketlab making a move. We've got Matterport doing unbelievable things today, and also ATIP. It's on a tear. First off, Rocket Lab, check it out. We're at 1538 or so. We're up $1.09. The high today has been 1571. It's nice to see the stock break through $15. The CEO of the company was on CNBC today. They took over a private company yesterday having to do with satellite launches and so on. These guys are hitting all the right buttons. They've traded 5.3 million shares today. The market really likes the way this direction this company's going. Their financials are improving. They're sitting on a ton of cash. I believe it's 700 million in cash. It's a lot of money, and they have the kind of room to make deals. And so, deals will be made. More acquisitions will be done, and I think the street is beginning to figure out, man, oh man, this stock should be acquired, because these guys are on fire, and I think they are. Their back order of satellite launches now, it used to be about 100 million. It's over 230 million and climbing. Wouldn't be surprised in the next 6 months to a year they have over 400 million in back orders as they try to launch satellites and keep up with the business. And they're improving their costs dramatically. They're reducing their losses on every launch they make now, to the point where they're about to go into profit for every launch they make. They're going to make money, lots of money. So Rocket Lab on fire. Matterport, what a day on Matterport. Yesterday the stock gained almost $5. Today it was down in the morning. It had been as low as 24.75, and that's like 250 lower to start the day, and then it came on like gangbusters, hitting a high today of 29.90. The all-time high going into today ever for Matterport was $28. It had that trade back in February when Matterport was announced as the company that was going to take over the SPAC. The stock had never seen 28 cents. Well, 29.90 today on 11.4 million. Right now we're at 28.60, up $1.48, and wouldn't surprise me. We take another run at 29.90 later today. The way this thing is going, it's really coming on. It is gaining a lot of attention from a lot of places. They have cash in their bank account. They're expanding their business, and they are part of the Meta movement. They are digitizing real estate, and this is catching on everywhere. It is really catching investors' attention, especially institutional investors. Don't be surprised if this stock just keeps right on going. It looks to me like the stock's being gobbled up by institutions, and it's not coming back for sale for quite some time. The third stock that's really lighting it up for us is ATIP. ATIP, $4.36 right now, up 42 cents so far. The high of the day, 457. The low of the day, 392. We've traded 2.4 million shares. Now, ATIP Physical Therapy Centers, this company has had a real rough ride. They went public at $10, taking over a SPAC. They were trading $11, $12 or so. They got to 13.05. Then they came up with financial results about 7 months ago that were under estimates. And the CEO of the company blew it on how to handle the release of the news and how to appease the market. And they got punished terribly. The shares got punished. Their shares were crushed from the $8 range to the $4 range, and it went as low as $2.66 a share not even a month ago. In the last few weeks, however, and in the last month, they came out with their latest financials. And the chairman of the board, the top guys are handling all press releases for this company. And they have come out with news announcement after news announcement, more and more positive each and every time, even though in the last press release for their earnings for their latest quarter, they had to come out 3 weeks before they came out with their earnings to say, we're not going to hit our third quarter financials that we thought we were going to hit, and we'll tell you why. Well, the street at first reacted negatively and then reacted positively, because this is how you handle bad news. You be upfront with your investors and tell them what's going on, and they did. They came out and said, look, we're hiring people as much as we can, as fast as we can. We are in need of therapists because our physical therapy business is not suffering. The problem we're having is hanging on to therapists and getting more in to handle all the clients that are on waiting lists to come into our centers. We're building centers like left and right. We've just acquired another company with a couple of centers in the Houston area, and we will continue to do both and hire people continuing forward. They're now hiring 2 therapists for every one they're losing. So they're now gaining employees, which allows them to add more appointments to their business. Now, if a therapist can handle eight patients in a day, 40 in a week, you hire 200 or 300 new therapists, you're talking thousands of additional appointments that can be handled. Each of these sessions, dollars into the front door of the centers. Keep in mind that they're already pretty well paying their bills. These additional clients just add to the bottom line. So they're on their EBITDA basis, they're already turning a positive number, and it's going to get much more positive. Anyway, the stock is catching some fire. In the last 2 weeks, it seems that to this observer, it looks like there has been buying going on this stock, one-way buying, acquisition and accumulation of stock. It started in the 280 level. It went quickly into the 3 level, got to the 380.90 level, backed off to 360, and now we've run again. And we're now up 41 cents to $44.35 instead of this 280 level, 350 level, 390 level. And it just looks to me, with 2.4 million traded today, again, this stock is being bought up. And I don't think this cheap stock is going to be around much longer. We could easily break into the $5-6 level in the next week or so, the way this is going. I'm really curious to see how this keeps coming on. It just, to me, seems like we're on our way to the $7 to the $9 level again, where we started from a few months back. And then from there, we tackled the $10 level as the next earnings come out and they give us more momentum information on how they're doing. They have cash in the bank. They've got capital available at any time if they need it through their line of credit. And I think with their backers, they have got access to hundreds of millions of dollars of additional cash if necessary. But I don't think it's necessary. The company is on a roll. $4.35 for ATIP. It's cheap still, and it's on its way to the $7.50, $10 neighborhood, in my personal opinion, the way this trading is going. But check the charts, see for yourself, and you decide what you want to do. As far as the other two go, our friends over at Matterport and over at Rocketlab. Rocketlab being at 1540, as soon as they break the $20 barrier, I will be telling all of my viewers, those of you who own shares in 100 shares or more increments, start writing call options and bring in money. And this happened on Matterport in the last month or two. It broke the $20 level. Here we are now at the 28 level, hitting almost 30 today. We had viewers on my channel writing calls, $20 to $25 each. They would buy them back and rewrite calls and buy them back. Now they're starting to write $28 to $30 call contracts. They're now writing much more expensive contracts. The premiums are getting larger. The revenue coming in is getting more larger as well. And they've learned how to do this by checking out my website, stockmarketswithbruce.ca, where there are 10 lessons available for you in our lesson section on how to write options on stock you are already sitting on. The Matterport shareholders that are watching my channel, many of them are now earning income just holding the stock. You can do the same thing if you check out the lessons at your leisure. Soon, Rocket Lab will break $20. It's only a matter of time. It's at $15.40 now. It's going to break 20 a share. It'll go to 25. It'll go to 30. It will get up there. But as it breaks the 20 barrier, option premiums can now come your way if you know how to write options against your stock. So check it out. They're already doing it on SoFi. We're doing it on GameStop. We're doing it on AMC. We're doing it on other stocks. Income coming into my investors' portfolios because they are learning on how to write option contracts. Check it out. See what you think yourself. Thanks for joining me today. We'll see you at 3 o'clock in the afternoon for our afternoon show. And every morning, Monday to Friday, 8:30 in the morning, 1 hour before we open, we are live as well, covering the markets in plain English. And I look forward to seeing you soon. Don't forget, Wednesday night, we are live, 8 o'clock in the evening for the big primetime show. And check this out. We are going to be public. Jennifer and I are going to be doing our first ever meet and greet. Check this out right here. We're going to be meeting and greeting our viewers December the 11th. That's a Saturday in Ontario, California, at the Regal Edwards Theatre at the Ontario Mills Mall, right at the one end of the mall there, just off the parking lot. Come on by and see us. We are going to be there from 10 in the morning until 1 in the afternoon in one of the theaters in there. You're welcome to come join us. It's $49.99 is your admission price to come on in. You get a goodie bag. There will be bagels. And we are looking forward to seeing you. It should be a lot of fun and a lot of photos, and it's going to be great. It's our first ever meet and greet in Ontario, California, December the 11th. That's a Saturday. I'd love to have you come by and join us. Have a great day, everybody, and we'll talk to you later. Bye for now.